What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got a lot to talk about. We got some awesome events going on. I'm just gonna jump right into it. First thing I want to do though, I got so much to talk about. Towards the end of the video, I'm gonna do kind of like an updated review, my take on the state of the game so far. My server is about 3 weeks old. I think that's pretty much what global launch has been, 3 weeks old for global launch. First thing I want to do though, I want to do this on camera. We got our daily prize right here for VIP. We are about to hit VIP 5 and we only spent $10 in this game on that battle pass. So here we go. I wanted to share this experience with you. We are VIP 5. Hey porn. Bah, 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 bah. We got some cool stuff. Let's check this out. And oh, we get this cool skin now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy this for 400 of these diamonds. We got some cool stuff. All right, we're in the cool kids club now. All right, so the two events that I want to talk about is the Mirror City event. This is actually gonna end tomorrow, depending on when you watch this. I think this ends April 5th. And then we have the Deity Clash. This is a pretty cool event that's coming up. So let's talk about this real quick. Should you spend money? What is my take on this? Let's do our free roll real quick. So it's a basic event where you just kind of spend diamonds, you roll dice to go around the board and get various rewards. Now, the thing that I suggest is that you don't get caught up in this hype of just kind of coming in here and just spending your diamonds because it's the newest event, where it's the current event that's going on. What you really want to do is, and this is, I want this to be clear, like these tips can be used in future events, not just this event. So you always want to look out for like this left-hand side where they give you prizes based on the amount of times you draw. So anytime you see this should be your main focus. It shouldn't be like the rewards preview. You shouldn't go in here and be like, oh, this is what I could get. And then you kind of just start throwing diamonds in here for no reason. What you want to do is you want to set a goal. And what I mean by that is, don't just come in here and spend like 4,000 diamonds and then you only get like some of this, because you could have saved those 4,000 diamonds and then used everything in one event. You want to hoard your diamonds and go hard in one event instead of doing it over several times, because you really don't get the amount of rewards equal to the amount of diamonds you spent. What I mean by that is, would you rather spend 5,000 diamonds in 3 separate events and get mediocre rewards? Let's say you get these two. Or would you rather save up those 5,000 diamonds each time, and in one event you go hard as a mother and you spend like 20,000 diamonds and you get like one of these better prizes? That's what you want to do. And the easiest way to do this is just calculate. If you take a look, this is the big one right here. These wings are absolutely insane. You're going to need 60,000 diamonds in order to get these wings. I'm gonna go over that in a second, but yeah, this is big money, man. You got to spend some decent money. But if you want to play or participate in this event, what I suggest is, do not spend diamonds unless you can get to this point, the Soul Reaper choice box. This should be your main focus. If you have enough diamonds to at least get this, then it's worth spending your diamonds in this. Otherwise, it's not. If you've only got like 6,000 diamonds, 8,000 diamonds like me, and you're only going to get like these divine feathers and that's it, like you're only going to get these 2 bonuses right here, don't do it. It's not worth it. Save your diamonds, save them all up, so that way you can go hard in another event. Now, what I heard was these wings give you like over 500,000 power increase. That's what I heard. Don't quote me, but that's what I've heard. I've heard people say that they've gotten these wings and it increased their power by like over 600,000. So that's absolutely insane. Okay. Then you do have the exchange shop. Again, I like these inscription boxes and the Soul Reaper choice box, but this really dictates where you are in the game. Some people may not be that deep in the game, and some of this stuff doesn't really benefit you. Like, You'll notice some of these items in here are kind of like for whales, for people who have progressed their account further. And then some of this stuff is for people who are trying to catch up. Me in particular, I'm hurting for purple gold. So if I was to spend money, or if I was to spend my diamonds and have a bunch of these tokens, I would probably buy up all this purple gold. This would probably be my #1 buy, just because I personally have a lot of items. Like we could do these ones for gold. Oh geez, let me skip this. Oh man, Jesus, come on. All right, I can skip this. All right, so I got a bunch of this like R8s, R9s and stuff. I need a lot of purple gold because one of them, let me go back. One of the main focuses is awakening gear, right? We recently got awakened gear in my server, but you need R12 and R13 gear in order to awaken it and then get some pretty decent buffs. And then go to your talent tree, and then you can really like start building out talents and stuff. This has got some really good buffs, and particularly like this one over here, you have stuff like all stats increase, and depending on the gear, some of this is absolutely insane. I mean, you get some ridiculous buffs. There was one in particular, if I can find it, where it was giving you like divine. It was giving you like divine increase to your stats right here. Divine DI and divine DR. So that's damage increase and damage reduction. This is sick. I mean, this is huge. These are big numbers that are really going to make you strong. So gear awakening, I think, is very, very important. Get to those R12s. That's what I would do in my case. Again, it's going to depend on your needs and wants. Now we have this deity clash event. This is about to start. This just popped up today. So the servers have to have a world level of at least 90. So if you are in a newer server and you don't have level 90 unlocked for your server, you will not be able to compete in this. Luckily, I am, so I can compete in this. So we'll see how that goes. Your character needs to reach level 90. And then we have, apparently they're going to also disable Battle Royale, it said as well, because this is going on around the same time as Battle Royale. You get a chance, you get 15 battles. So I guess this is 15 1v1 PvP battles. You got to win at least 4 of them to go to the next round. Then you go to day 3, you got to do 10 matches and you get points. The top 64 players on the points ranking advance to qualify. I'd like to spectate like the top 32 or like the top 16. If I could actually watch them live, like duel each other, that would be cool. But I don't think they have that implemented in this, which is kind of stupid because it's kind of like as a bystander who doesn't spend a lot of money, you know, you're not going to make the top 4, top 8, top 62, top 32, whatever. You're really not going to make the top. So, but you know, I would like to still feel involved. And I really think if they added a way for us to spectate the matches, it would make the people who are free to play or, you know, not as strong feel more involved because they would, you know, be able to watch like the final 4 and we could, you know, the state of the game. What is the state of the game? How do I feel about this game so far? It's about 3 weeks into global launch and I feel like the player base is already starting to drop for sure. I've noticed it in my guild personally. Guild participation is very down. We had guild wars again last, this weekend, this past weekend, we had guild wars and my guild only had about 17 people participate, 18 people. And that was for like the championship, right? It was my guild against the other guild. And again, it's always been the same 2 guilds. For literally the last 3 weekends, it's always my guild versus the other guild for the championship every time. We got lucky the first time and we won because the other opponents didn't have participation. But the last 2 weekends, my guild has got absolutely smashed in the guild wars. No contest. I mean, not even close. And that's kind of just how it looks like it's going to be from now on, which kind of sucks. The game was really fun at the beginning, and the problem with this game is like the time gated events and the time gated progression is really good at the beginning of the game when it first launches. Like if you're in like a brand new server, the time gated stuff is very, very good for free-to-play or low spenders, because there's not a lot of ways for rich whales or people who have money to kind of power up through, you know, green cash, just throwing their wallets at the game and buying BP, which is good. It makes the game more fun. But as time goes on, which is now 3 weeks later, there's been a lot of events over those 3 weeks. In particular, stuff like this Mirror City. There's been a lot of events lately like this, where it costs diamonds and you get like ridiculous power increase to your battle power, you know, if you happen to whale out for it. And because of that, as the game goes on, it's just how it is. The whales are just gonna keep spending money and getting stronger. And free-to-play low spenders, you're not going to be able to compete anymore. You can compete like the first 2 weeks as a free-to-play low spender of maybe $20-$30. You can compete very well, and it's a lot of fun. But I feel like once you get into like the third week and there's been enough of these pay-to-win events, you really start to fall behind if you don't spend money, and you really see the difference in the PvP events, where before it was competitive, you know, you were actually going up against people, and now you're getting one-shotted, you're getting two-shotted, you're absolutely getting smashed. You're literally running out into the battlefield in a guild wars and you get one-tapped and your guy's completely dead. You know, you got one guy, literally, I watched it last night, one guy goes in there and he one-taps like 10 people from my guild. You know, 2 weeks ago, it wasn't like that. 2 weeks ago, it was not like that. That's the problem with this stuff. You know, I'm still going to make videos on this game. We're still going to talk about it. We got Chronicle of Infinity coming out in a little bit. So I'm going to play that game for a bit, make some videos on that. What I'm really looking forward to is Diablo Immortal. I'm kind of just cruising right now through these mobile games, just kind of, you know, playing this casually to make videos and help new players or anyone in general. But Diablo Immortal is what I'm really excited for, and that's pretty much what I'm looking towards. Our next game is going to be. iOS had that leak of June 30th, which is the placeholder for release. We're in April right now, so we got May, June. We got about 2 more months. We'll see when Diablo Immortal comes out. Hopefully it does come out within the next 2 months, because that's really what I'm looking forward to right now. Hope you join me when I play Diablo Immortal, because I will be covering more videos. I already had a bunch of videos I put on that game when I was playing in the beta. Absolutely love the beta. But yeah, stay happy, stay safe, my friends, and I'll see y'all later. Peace!